Hello and welcome back to some Natural Capital. So yeah, things not really changed too much. I want this for pistons now. Lasers not too good at the moment. What do I want? Let's make one of these. I think it would go well with the iron furnaces to have one which is obviously it's quicker using more fuel. This is slow and uses less fuel, so it's a nice trade-off. Just want to have 3 here, so I moved one of them over here. Yeah, I was actually putting in there. No, let's have a look. There's a lot of empty buckets in there. So yeah, what have I been doing? Well, in the last episode, I've got this pretty nice pickaxe now. It's actually boosted already, so it's got Manuelin level of XP on it. Made a pretty nice axe, nice amadrine lumber axe. Take a look at the bit of a mess at the moment, so it's alright. I've seen worse. So yeah, just to give some idea of the sort of pace of this axe. It's pretty good, to be honest. Pretty good axe. Wow, 3 times to get up that one block thing. Yeah, I'd say pretty good axe. Oh, I turn the render distance down. I'll keep it at least 4. I prefer at least 4. I mean, it's hardly going over the top of it. Okay. So yeah, so I wanted to go to the Nether. So yeah, one of the good things about being in a swamp, obviously I made this, is so yeah, I wanted to basically start on the steam power thing. I should really got rid of this all, but it's fucked up and dying from it. But yeah, so in the swamp, basically these make water much faster. This 10% has not been going very long at all. It's been going like 10-15 minutes. But if you've ever tried to do that in a desert, you'll find it just is a joke how slow it goes. So it's going pretty fast. If you look at the speed at which it's going, in fact, here. Yeah, basically it's going pretty fast. It's going fast enough that I probably don't need too many more to be able to power a steam engine and steam boiler, to be able to power the steam boiler for the commercial steam engine, which is probably what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for the I'm going to go for the steam stuff here, commercial steam engine. I need another wrench because I think I've lost the one I had. Biomass burner. So yeah, so probably going to be solid fuel burner, and then maybe we'll try and do something with biomass. That'll be interesting. Steam oven, of course, is very useful for it's much more powerful. It can really smelt stuff much faster. But there is a bit of a problem. So I'm probably going to want to use a so certainly a solid fuel firebox. Well, you know, the basically without bothering with that, I need to get blaze rods or blaze powder, and there's different ways to achieve that. Well, this is one of the easiest ways. Redstone in the fluid transposer, that's one way. Magma cream, centrifuge is another way. If we look at the blaze rod situation, vulcanite ingots will do it. I do have an idea of that level. Bone in the blood infuser will do it as well. But it looks like I'm going to need some kind of pendant for it. And of course the blaze rods will do it. So yeah, I mean realistically, redstone and glowstone to make it looks pretty good. I'm going to need a decent amount of gold for that though. So how many gold am I going to need? I'm going to need 12 gold for this. And I'm also going to need a compressor. The mixed metal ingot will be nothing difficult. Iron chips again is nothing difficult. So yeah, quite a few things. This is the sort of thing I'm probably not gonna. I'm gonna actually get to that point because I'm gonna need to make the compressor first as well. But I don't really want to show that on a video because I feel like I've shown quite a lot of that already. Yeah, I may not even look through some of the other ores. I can't believe I only got 38 cold coke. I don't know how that came from. I'm sure I had a lot more than that. But yeah, I did get like nether gold. I've got some better nether ores. I think in the end of the last episode I may have adamantium, pig iron, silver. Yeah, various useful stuff. But yeah, the nether gold is gonna. The mithril doesn't burn, unfortunately. I'm going to need pyrotheum for that, I think. Pyro dust. So yeah, we've got a decent amount of stuff here. Hardite. So yeah, this chest is getting pretty full at this point. But yeah, I'm getting enough gold. Tungsten. What can I even use the tungsten for? I wonder. So that's going to be 8, and this will give me less. So yeah, you never want to smelt the tungsten from the looks of it. Let's look at it again. So yeah, I want to macerate tungsten. Daisy. Tungsten ingot. Permanent magnet. Block of tungsten. There's actually an interesting, I think it's talking of oil. There's a couple of interesting recipes in here. Let's see if I can find which ones I was thinking of. So yeah, obviously there's stuff interesting about quarried stone. Calcium stone, I'm not sure if that's interesting, might be. So I think the potassium feldspar is some of the stranger ones. Yeah, I did make this dirty copper dust, which was actually part of the quest line. So yeah, the only thing you can do with dirty copper dust is to make it into copper dust. You see, dirty copper dust has got an interesting root, which is from dirt. Which I'm not sure if I actually showed that. I may have done. So yeah, obviously copper from dirt is pretty handy. Enrichment chamber is beyond the. You see, I can do first tier mechanism. I think. Well, enrichment chamber kind of is first tier, isn't it? But not here, I don't think. Yeah, it needs a steel casing, which is in the assembling machine, which is being put later into the game. And if you look at what you need for that, pyrotheum. So yeah, again with the pyrotheum here. So pyrotheum is going to need the blade cut again. So you can see how like probably the fluid transposer will be the easy way to do that. But at the same time, another easy way to do it is just to get my armor good enough. So I put some. My armor is not really good enough. I've got a further Nola Shark. You see, I wanted to get protection 4 armor. This is something which I haven't really built up properly. Most people focus on armor. You see, there's different ways to go around it. I could go the mixed pattern. Possibly, I could do the composite. At least there's this as well. There are Endermen in the. I haven't got an Ender pearl yet. But I could possibly do it. This stuff is pretty easy to get, so I may go for that. But I'd probably prefer just to stick with this sort of armor, like silver, like a tin chest plate. I could get some inox. What's the best way to get inox? I wonder. Iron, nickel, and chrome. Nickel grit, nickel dust. What's the centrifuge for that? Invar dust will get me some nickel dust. Okay. Probably not this one though. Let's just get some Invar dust. So yeah. You see, this is the thing, because I've got the stuff like the macerator and the let's wait for this thing up with some not with that actually. Yeah, I've got some interesting stuff left. Anyway, what do I have in here? Nothing really. Can I make any more amadrine? I keep forgetting the recipe for this. Amadrine is pretty good though. I do like amadrine for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, platinum and calendrite. I may have not got that much. I've got nether platinum. Yeah, but I need to just go in the nether more and just be better in the nether. That's really what it's all about at this point. Just to get my yep, quite a fast one as well. If we look at the so yeah, most of this stuff. I mean, really, I want to go down the steam power generation thing. I can have several of those water tanks. Did I not do the node one? Looks like I didn't. I mean, I could potentially do the node one. I think about it. Yeah, I looked at the interestingly, I looked at the rock crusher. There's nothing that I need it for, so I'm just not going to make it. Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, there's nothing you need the rock crusher for. So why am I making using pistons when they're useful? Well, pistons are more useful. Magmatic dynamo, that'll be useful, obviously. Export upgrades. Terrain smasher. I mean, terrain smasher will be good for the cobble gem. Yeah. It's used for, yeah, pistons are used for a lot. The filtered buffer, that's always useful, isn't it? Recipe packaging. 2 compressors will make the rolling machine protect reborn. Yeah, you see, the problem is not for the recipe for the steam engine is the way to go, obviously, but it's not the recipe that's difficult. It's getting the. No, yeah, I need to use this. But like I said, there's pretty useful things here. Yeah, this, and I'll need a few of those. So yeah, let me just. I still haven't got a stone prospector. Let me just get. I would like to actually get some of these items, some of these basic items that I just never get around to doing. A bowl, a support arm, and 5 iron ingots. Okay, I've got the bowls. Just hang it here. 5 iron ingots now. No? That's why I saw something. Bar. There you go. Alright. I mean, the resource looking not too bad. But like I say, it's important not to... I don't want to go much further than the centrifuge, because it's easy just to... let me just check it one time. So 5 iron... Yeah, it's easy to go too far, basically, with it. That one, yeah. You want to really be in a position where... So where can this... I think I'll make the rock canning area this area with the netherrack. I didn't actually do anything with it. And it doesn't need any power or anything. Yeah, I quite like the area actually. It's funny, even though I've not built really any structures, the area itself is pretty functional, so that's good. I mean, this hole is not ideal, but it doesn't really bother me too much. I got used to it, I guess. I was making them here, of course. And I just made 2 of them bollocks. Well, will I need to? Probably not. But they're not that expensive, I guess. Oh, damn it, I forgot what it's called. It's interesting. Never forget what that thing is called. I really should have remembered it. Do I have the miner's sweat thing? Oh, I never made it. Bollocks. The wedge, yeah. Oh, that is bad. I really never make it. I can't believe that. Oh dear. Is it not? Oh, maybe it just didn't let me do it. No, it probably should have. Yeah, jungle wood. Yeah, I could have made it quite easily. Alright, so yeah, that's unfortunate I made 2 of them. So we're going to need the gem polisher and the cutting station as well, aren't we? That's what I was thinking there, what's the gem polisher looking like? I'd like to make a chemical extractor, I probably can't. So I need to support that. And probably the cutting station requires to support that too. I'm not going to finish this off here. I'm going to do this maybe in another episode. No, it doesn't require one. Okay, that's cool. Wooden ties, yeah. Always get this thing. Yeah, let's use a rolling machine for those. Let me just do the stone wedge, and if I'm just doing the stone perspectives, it's an early game thing anyway. So what was it, like this, I think? What was that one? I'm just curious to see what that was. Of course I can't replicate it now. Curled iron bracket. Yeah, I never really look at Plant Mega Pack. I need to make it better. I need to go back more into it. Because there's a lot of nice decorative stuff on it I could do. I've seen so many of these things at this point. It's kind of funny. Because I kind of actually wanted to play the Modpack for this thing, so I kind of a little bit. Right, there's the wee stone wedge. That is the only wedge, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I didn't mean to do that, but well. I don't even know how I managed to do that. Yeah, it is the only wedge. How this steel wedge makes us. How any of this makes a stone wedge, I don't know. Okay, yeah, and I can't remember what it needs. And I shouldn't have done that. I kind of do know what it needs. It's just like, it doesn't need much. I'll probably get something out of the onyx, for instance. Pretty sure it doesn't need much more than this at all. I just can't remember which ones work. May as well have only got this crap. This is definitely decent shit. Really? So I know really not put some of this stuff in the stone perspective. Now this stuff wants the cutting station. I need to find something which actually uses the stone perspective. Come on, give me all the recipes, please. Yeah, I wanted to make the shards, don't I, basically? So I've got something that will make a shard. So aventurine, the unicite will do it, okay. So yeah, I'm going to need to really, you know, the funny thing is, as well, one thing I didn't mention, actually I'll mention in the next video. 1 second. Thanks for watching.